The thoughts and opinions expressed during this broadcast are for entertainment purposes only. They are not facts. Now enjoy the show.
What's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal? Episode 6 of the Not Impressed podcast. It's your boy Kanesworld.
For peace sake.
You feel me? We back with another one. You already know. To start it off, we're just gonna say it. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell.
You're already here, so just do it.
You feel me? Just do it. Hey, and I know you probably could see that, we got one view today.
Yep. One angle.
My phone just took a dump on me today. And basically
Apple.
It won't charge, man. Here you go with the Apple. You see, off the rip with Apple. Nah, man, but
Nah, it's just a faulty
my port's all messed
but
up.
that shit won't turn on for shit though. That's what I'm like, bro.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I even connected it to a wireless charger, which should work at that point, and it's still not working. So, RIP to that motherfucker. It did a lot. Some money was made on there. Some content was made. You feel me? But we're gonna get the new one this week. So once we
I
get
wanted
that,
to say real quick, shout out to everybody that's been supporting, everybody that's been sharing, liking our stuff, just following us on this journey, man. It means a lot to us.
and if you ain't, then you some up. Nah, I'm just playing with you. But we appreciate all y'all for tapping in,
sure,
man.
bro. Like, it's not easy to get support from people, bro.
Yeah, for sure. And if you guys see, we are working. You feel me?
Yeah, man, we run it. Like, if you guys don't know, I mean, we're not really open about the behind the scenes much, but we've ran into issues every single episode, and we're very relentless, and we're gonna still bring them to you. So, like, again, hit us with a subscribe, like, notification bell. Come and join us, and join the gang.
And if you noticed last week at the end, we cut off a little abruptly.
Yep.
There was some more to it, but we had some issues with the videos. My video cut off, but once we get the Apple and the Spotify and all that up,
you'll hear
the full episode there. We have some more of the story. If you heard the fight story, I actually ended up fighting again.
Yeah, there was some more.
There was another fight, my boys fight, but so yeah, that'll be available on Apple and Spotify very soon. So keep up, follow the Instagram.
It's funny because I'm like, it's probably a good thing you guys in here because you're gonna think like I'm a fucking bully.
He is a bully. When you hear it, just be ready for that shit to drop because you're gonna find out a lot about this guy.
You're like, damn, this nigga. No, I promise I wasn't a bully.
No, he wasn't a bully, but he was on 10.
I was on like go, like nigga, like they're like, yo, mom, this, boom,
boom, yeah. This nigga said somebody pushed me. I don't know who it was, but I fucking popped the first nigga I saw.
You know what I said that when I was watching the playback of that and editing, and I'm like, you know what? That reminds me of Rick James when he's telling the story about rubbing his feet on Eddie's couch, and he's like, I don't remember rubbing my feet on Eddie's couch, and then he like literally does a shift and he goes, yeah, I remember rubbing my feet on Eddie's couch. That's what it reminded me of, bro. You know what 100%. I mean? Like, but yeah, so yeah, you guys will hear the rest of that when we get everything going on streaming platforms, Spotify, Apple, and all that. So I want to start with some fighting words.
What's up?
And I want everybody in the comments, everybody on TikTok, everybody on Instagram, I want you guys to really comment on this.
Yeah.
Bad Bunny is a greater, bigger artist than Michael Jackson.
Okay, greater is, I don't know about greater. All right, no disrespect to Bad Bunny. I love Bad Bunny's music, and honestly, it does makes a feeling for me. But I don't know about greater. We can't debate that.
You said get greater,
bigger
artist.
I have heard that Bad Bunny is filling up bigger stadiums, or if not the same size stadiums, and that he grossed the most amount of money off of music this year. He's doing it bigger than Drake.
Yeah,
He's
did.
Doing it bigger.
He did 20 shows, $62 million, and his take home is 90%.
That's crazy.
So, well, it was probably they already did that math there, but just that alone is pretty crazy for artists, bro. Yeah. Like that's what record labels get. You know what I mean? Like they
100%.
they raping the artists out there. You know what I mean? Like, so that's kind of what's crazy too. But I think that, of course, with Michael Jackson, like in his day and age, like they didn't have as much reach, and I think that Bad Bunny he's reaching different demos that Michael Jackson could never.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's really hard to say, but what I will say is he's doing his damn thing. He's probably definitely the closest thing to a Michael Jackson in this era. I just know a lot of people, when they have this conversation, it's a lot about impact, and they just talk about the impact that Michael Jackson had on, like, society. Yeah. They don't care if it's black or white, bringing the world together type of shit. You know, like, you can't really calculate that just based on how many records you saw or stadiums
I think
you
I
filled.
think I'm just going based off of numbers.
Yeah.
And I think I don't know. I think he's really competing, and he's like,
Yo, he's definitely competing. He's up there with him for sure. And what's crazy about it is such a big, even Latin music alone right now is such a big genre. It's actually on its way to beat hip hop.
Yeah, bro. It's like
in the top genre.
I mean, it's already like you hear, on American radio, you hear. Back in the day, remember it was like out here in LA, it was like 96.3 or some shit was playing nothing but reggaeton and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And now you have
everything.
Power on the 6 and Rio 92.3 and all that.
And I'm not gonna lie, Bad Bunny be making me feel like I'm on an island or something, just like vibing with
like you need a pina colada,
some drink a pina colada, some bad just everywhere.
Yeah,
a big backwood, you know what I mean?
And he's the one that's gonna bring them for sure.
Yeah, for
everything
sure.
you said, bro. He's gonna set the vibe, bro.
I seen some videos at the stadium, and he bringing out the bad ones. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no bad ones not pulling up to.
So
I would love to create a Bad Bunny vibe, but in English. I feel like if we create that, we tapping in and it's a rap. Like basically the same exact thing, but it's hard to recreate that.
Like, what in a sense, like, I mean, because you have like, like, are you saying like the what's the thing I'm looking for? Like, not rhythm, but like, what is it? Not dance, Caribbean style. Like, what is it like? Like the rhythm, or what are you saying?
Something like the rhythm.
Because I know
cadence.
you have like Drake one dance, shit like that. Like,
but it doesn't hit the same.
Yeah, I get
something about it don't hit the same. You could tell it just don't.
The Sonics are a little different for sure.
They just don't hit the same. I don't know if it's because it's in Spanish. I don't know why.
I think that's what it is.
But
I think that's what it is. You said it right there.
Hits just different
because you said it right there because even like we don't speak that much Spanish, right?
Yeah.
Like when people translate Spanish music to me in English, it just doesn't hit the same. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the same sentences they say in Spanish, it just fits. When you put it into English, it just doesn't really. Yeah. It sounds backwards sometimes.
And also with the music
weird.
too, like they'll be saying something in Spanish and they'll actually leave out like words in context, and it's like up to you to like kind of put it together.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Like even when I've heard like people like about the like corridos and stuff like that and like all that stuff.
Fire.
Like they'd be like, bro, this shit is like some hard, crazy shit.
Fire. All
and
about
then
it
just sounds weird when they translate it to English.
Yeah,
it just doesn't hit the same.
That's just hard.
Okay, so let me ask you this though, because we're on the Bad Bunny topic. Would you say that Bad Bunny's a bigger artist than Daddy Yankee?
Fuck yeah. Yeah, but that's so crazy because like Daddy Yankee somehow made his rounds too. Like whoever heard,
he was like one of the biggest.
Whoever's hearing Bad Bunny right now, except for like the young, 15-year-olds.
They were listening to Daddy Yankee.
They heard of Daddy Yankee.
Yeah, they were definitely.
They definitely know. Yeah, even the 23-year-old, 25-year-old, 22-year-old women that are at the Bad Bunny concert, they heard Daddy Yankee. They was shaking that ass.
Especially because
Daddy Yankee first.
Didn't he come out on what was it, Despacito or some shit?
Yeah.
He was like on it, no?
Yeah.
That was like his comeback, like feature. You know what I mean?
Daddy Yankee or Pitbull?
Who?
Pitbull.
Oh, who do I like more? Fucking hate Pitbull, bro.
He was voted one year the worst rapper ever.
You know what's funny though? But like I'm not okay. So I hate the music. I always respect the business.
Yeah, real nigga.
I always respect the hustle and the wits, bro. Like I always respect that. So I hate the music. Fucking terrible. I don't like it, bro. Yeah. It's kind of corny to me, bro, but it like the ladies love it, you know what I mean? And I understand why. I'm just saying me personally, like, no. So I like Daddy's Yankees music over Pitbull's music.
Yeah, rightfully so.
Yeah.
Dame lo gasolina.
Sure,
banger. Talking about music, did you know that Diddy actually plays Sting $2K a day?
For what?
For I'll Be Missing You.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Diddy actually pays Sting $2K a day for the I'll Be Missing You sample. Damn. So, which comes out to about $736K or $760K a year.
Wow, that's the royalty on that, huh? Shit.
So, think about how much that song is making if he's paying them. I bet you he's taking a couple million
that song is, you said I'll Be Missing You, right? I'll be missing. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because it's a huge song, bro.
Every step you take.
Everybody that like has lost somebody.
Every move.
Play that. That shit played at a funeral today. You get what I'm saying?
Chance you take, I'll be watching.
We getting a little a couch concert right now.
No, my bad. What were you saying? No, I got.
No, it's a really good song.
Yeah.
I'm saying that song is such a big song, bro. That like, respect to everybody that went to the funeral today and passed, but that shit played. You know what I mean? Today. Like, it's such a big song. It's like so universal, and it's like every single day that song could get played.
I feel like Diddy knew too. He was like, "This is gonna be the #1."
So great! It's a great song.
Funeral song.
It's a great song. It's a great fucking song.
Yeah, #1 for sure. Fire.
But that's crazy, man.
736K.
That's crazy.
Not doing nothing. They just chilling.
Sting is a dope ass artist too, though.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I don't know the song. Like, I always have a problem with the song titles off top, but when I hear them, I'm like, yeah. That's fire.
Top dog.
Okay, we're talking about music. Let's keep it going with music. What is a guilty pleasure song? Like a song you probably most people won't like or expect you to like that you actually fucking like.
I mean, if it's just normal R&B, a lot of people these days don't fuck with like Erykah Badu, shit like that, regular R&B type of shit. But
I'm saying guilty pleasure song in the sense of like, I'm not saying you listen to this, but like a nigga's like, oh, I like Barbie's World. Like, nah, nigga.
Nah, one that'll come on that still might ring a bell in my ear. I'm not gonna lie. Just because now I wouldn't just put it on and bump it and just rap it. But if it came on the radio and I let it play, I might be rapping in my head. Would be American Boy by Kanye.
By Kanye? Which one is that? You gotta refresh my memory.
Hey then, Mr. American Boy. American Boy. Yeah. Cause hey, Mr. It's really, really nice to meet you. Yeah. I just remember being fucking like 15 and I was like into music at the time. So like that shit was just hard.
Yeah.
That shit was hard. But there's not too many, bro, that I would just recently, honestly, I just listen to my same song. I listen to my own music, no lie.
You be bumping his own shit.
Which, don't forget, we actually did do that video. We talked about it in episode 4. We just did the video. It's about to drop on Friday, which I believe is September 28th.
Yeah.
September 28th, Friday, 100 Ways. We're dropping that on the Daily Slaps page. You feel me? Tap in with that. We finna go crazy on that one. The song's also going to be released that same day, about 5 o'clock. Video's dropping 6.
Hell yeah.
The song's going to be on Spotify, Apple Music, everywhere you listen to music. Go get that.
All of that shit.
100 Ways of Getting Paid. I'm on the right path.
Yes, sir. Do I have a guilty pleasure song that like making my way downtown, walking fast?
Hey, that shit has a click too though. Like when you hear it, like yeah, you're gonna hear that. Especially white chicks.
Yeah, white chicks just amplified that shit, bro.
That shit has such a tie to white chicks.
Nigga Terry Crews. Oh, that's my song.
Yeah, that shit has such a feel me like tie to fucking white chicks is crazy.
Yeah. Okay, so we talked about music. What is it like a guilty pleasure movie that is like probably not, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm trying to think though. I watch a lot of fucking movies.
I have one. I have a good.
And I don't rewatch. I am that annoying guy that likes to show people movies that I've already seen just to get their reaction and see how they like it. Like you want to share that with them and shit.
Yeah.
I am that.
And then you start talking throughout the whole thing?
Nah, I don't talk throughout it. And then I ruin every part right before it comes up.
You're like, oh, look, check this out. This part right here. Like, check this part out like every fucking time.
Hey, if you haven't seen it, that new movie, the Luckiest Girl Alive on Netflix, it's just pretty good.
Is it with Mila?
Yeah, with Mila Kunis.
My girl said that show was crazy. She says kind of trippy. What like the triggering part of it?
Yeah, that shit is crazy. If you guys haven't checked it out, go check that out. Basically, quick synopsis of that shit is fucking Mila Kunis. When she was young, she went to school. She ends up getting raped.
I fell asleep.
She ends up getting raped by like some multiple people, and not to give too much away, there ends up being a school shooting at her school. And there's a lot going on, but it's
my girl said it's dope.
It's
like I watched the beginning of it, and it took a little time to sometimes you watch movies and shit, and like they take a little while to open up a little bit,
Yeah.
And me sometimes I like lose focus in it sometimes.
Nigga, you were tired because that shit was fire. It was fire. Like from the beginning, it starts her like 16, like it bounces back her regular life, then she keeps having flashbacks.
Yeah,
that shit fire.
Well, I mean, I fall asleep at the theaters, nigga.
Sleepy ass nigga.
But I did hear it was a good movie, so I do want to check it out.
Yeah.
And I heard it was like, kind of like rough that part, so it is triggering. So,
trigger warning for sure. There is some domestic violence. There is some sexual abuse.
Yep.
Small amount, but still enough. So, but if you can stomach it, it's a good one.
But you didn't have no like guilty pleasure movie, like, I got one, bro.
I like everything. What's yours?
Mean Girls.
But I mean, I guess that could be a mine too. But I just don't go out of my way to like watch movies over.
Well, I definitely don't like always watch it and shit. But like,
But if
it's on, like I'll watch it. Like, you know, the most funny part to me on that movie is when they're at the school and they're all saying like nice things about people and falling out. Like,
yeah.
And then there's a girl like up there like, oh, I just wanted like something about a cake with rainbows and da da da. And then like the dude's like, you don't even go here. Like that shit cracks me up.
Yeah, that's
bro.
just funny as fuck.
You know, it was it was one of those movies that like, to me it's a pretty good comedy. You know what I mean? Like
yeah. She doesn't even go here. Yeah, I remember that shit.
Bro, I died that shit every time. We did like this up. But yeah, man.
I didn't even ask you, bro. How was your weekend, bro? What's good?
What the fuck did I do this weekend, dog? A whole lot of nothing, man.
Just
chilling, working, chilling, marketing, bro. Just trying to, put these clips together.
Yeah,
and
when you
like
see
that.
those clips, my boy is working, man. I be feeling bad. I definitely gotta hop in, get in the mix of that. But he be going crazy. He be going crazy with the clipping and the mixing and all that.
Yeah, so I've been doing that shit. Just really checking out Grand Theft Auto, bro.
Oh yeah. You wanted to start doing that, right?
You gotta set me up, dog.
Yeah, I got you.
You gotta set me up, bro. Like,
for sure.
Hey, and then what you said though about a server for San Fernando, nigga, that'll be hard, bro. For the Valley, bro.
Hey, if you on that Grand Theft Auto, just know we gonna get a San Fernando Valley.
We gonna
server
get a
coming.
server coming, bro, for sure.
Feel me? You might hit that Foster's Freeze.
No, so I was checking it out, man. And have you ever like played online and like?
Oh, the role play?
Well, no, just like.
On the regular system.
Yeah, I guess I didn't go through the right thing. It was confusing. Confusing as hell.
Well, no, just like I was explaining, it's just like they have the regular one through the game, and then they have the role playing where everybody's in the servers and they got a job and shit. And you can go to jail and get arrested and yada, yada, yada.
You never checked out at least the one on the system, though?
I've checked out the one on the system. I have a couple boys that were on that shit heavy, had all the shit. But by the time I tried to get into it, like, they already had all the shit. And I'm like, I'm not about to spend all this time to...
Yeah.
They're like, we'll take you to do the heist, the most paying heist. We'll do it a bunch of times.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, because I literally had to jump on YouTube.
Yeah.
Because I had jumped on. It was funny.
You have a lighter?
Basically, this dude rose up like a little kid, bro. It was a little kid, dog.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, hop in," he like tells me hop in his whip and shit. And I'm thinking like, this dude's about to, he's about to dust me right now. You know what I mean? Like he's about to hit me with the stick, bro. But he tells me hop in or whatever, and he's kind of like he takes me to his garage and shit. Like,
yeah, he's just trying to show out. He's like, look at my shit.
He's like, he takes me to his garage and he has like 3 badass whips right there. He's like, which one are you gonna take? And not to mention, bro, he pulls up and like, remember when like throw some D's on that bitch and like, all those songs were popping. They used to put the big ass rims on the fucking like Cadillacs and different, like just huge ass rims and shit.
You could hear his voice or what?
Barely. That's what I'm saying. I was running through.
How old did he sound though?
Like anywhere from like 10 to 13, bro. And his shit was like Block Boy Sean.
That's
and
right. Shout out Block Boy
Sean, bro.
And the Block Boy gang.
He was trying to introduce me to the ropes, bro. And he even jumped me into the gang, dog.
You are a Block Boy. Bro, have to change this nigga to Block Boy Pete.
Bro, so he's like, well, I told him, I'm like, are you from a gang? And he's like, yeah, I'm from a gang or whatever. And then I didn't get the gang, but because I couldn't really hear. But I was like, oh, I'm trying to get into a gang too. And he's like, you want to get in? I'm like, yeah, for sure. So he's like, all right, hop out. He hops out the whip and shit. And then he just starts firing on me, bro. And he kills me. And he's like, all right, you're from the gang or whatever. But I had lost. I was like, okay, this is not like, I was confused, bro. You know what I mean? I'm like, how does this go? Like, I just didn't understand it. So, I wound up hopping off and shit. But I definitely want to like tap in with the, like what T Grizzly and them are doing out there.
Yeah, that role playing is fire. I seen T Grizzly
It's
shit.
funny, bro.
T Grizzly got his whole T Grizzly chain with his face on, all iced out.
Yeah.
Lil Durk, I think, just made a server and with like a King Von mural in it.
That's hard, bro.
That's just hard as fuck.
That's what I'm saying, man. We gonna figure all that shit out, nigga, and we gonna definitely bring the Valley to that bitch.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys heard that shit, but apparently T Grizzly was saying that he makes $100K a month off that shit.
Well, no, I was off for 1 week.
Yeah, 1 week. Nigga.
That was like 1 week. That was like first weekend, bro. He's like, and he actually showed Bootleg Kev. I was like, damn, like, but So yeah, definitely. I want to definitely, stream and monetize. But
See, all that shit you were talking, Mom, talking about you ain't never gonna make no money off video games.
video games, exactly, bro. Exactly. That's the thing. Like, my nephew's a heavy gamer and shit. He loves playing, Fortnite. He's actually he be kicking my ass.
That boy's crack.
He's cracked, bro. He be kicking my ass, bro. Like, he could build and all that shit, And sometimes he, like, people have this stigma about gaming and stuff, but like now, bro, there's so much money in that market, dog. It's crazy.
But I think though that's the thing too, though. Like if you do have a kid or something, like even when I was streaming, I got to the point where like, cause I was a heavy 2K head, but I got to the point where I was like, I'm not gonna play unless I'm streaming.
I think it's important to do that.
It should be the same thing for the kids. You feel me? It's like if you want to do it, but make it a business at the same time.
Well, that's what I've been talking to him about, and talking to my sister about too, because like yeah, I get it that there has to be like a happy medium of like not always being on the game, but like you're right, bro. Like if you're gonna, that's what I'm saying. If I'm gonna jump on Grand Theft Auto and start doing that stuff, I'm not gonna just do it just because I want to sit there and game. Like I'm gonna do it because I want to stream and just tap in with the people and fucking eventually monetize it and make it into a business. You know what I mean?
You gotta tell that little nigga you ain't finna play. You get 2-3 hours allotted to play on certain days, but you are not allowed to play unless you also make a clip. And that's the crazy. These kids these days, bro, they could fucking go do that shit so easy, make a clip, figure it out.
Crazy.
He could probably figure out CapCut if he really tried so easy and make his shit hard as fuck.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if you get 2-3 hours 3-4 days a week if you put in an hour into this. And I want to see clips and shit posted and that shit.
Yeah, because like, bro, like I said, if you're doing it just freely, like, you know what I mean? Like, you might as well. Like, if you're gonna fucking turn that bitch on, you might as well be streaming it.
Yeah.
Straight up, That's what I think, at least. I got another question for you, man. Let's just jump right into something else, bro, real quick.
What's up?
You ever been a side nigga? Or would you be a side nigga?
Hold on, let me swallow my water.
He's about to choke real quick.
Nah, would I be?
Would you be or have you been?
I have been, but I'm not interested in. I'm not interested in that. Like I'm not. Yeah. There's no need. Like no.
There's no reason to.
No be. Coochie, no pussy is that I need it like above and like. Why? Why worry about that? Why stress about that? I mean, I can't lie. I'm only a man. If it fell in my lap one night, late night, I don't know. I might. But would I be her side nigga? I don't got no time for that.
I guess what I'm saying when I say side nigga, I'm not talking about just like a sneaky link nigga. I'm talking about like full on, like you guys are damn near dating, but she has like a real boyfriend.
Oh, never. Never. And I never would. Like that nigga could have you.
Keep it, bro.
That nigga could have you. That. You guys get your shit. I'm not worried about that.
Because I think I was on
I barely want to. I don't even want a girl now. Why the fuck I want somebody else's girl?
Yeah, exactly. I seen on I think I got that from or where I heard it was on Big Boy, bro. Like some girl was like with this nigga and like full on like side girl. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he had a full on like kids and everything, bro, but she was okay and stood for years, bro. Just being there, like they go on dates and everything, but she's just second place.
That's crazy. I mean, was she getting some kind of money or monetary value out of this?
Just dick.
I was gonna say I know some women do that, but
just dick, bro. That's it.
Yeah, I'm not doing it.
That'd be crazy, nigga. I don't know. I couldn't do that shit.
I guess women do look more for that emotion connection more so.
Yeah.
Maybe she was like, as long as I got that, that's all I really want. And dick from now and then,
Yeah.
She's focused on her own shit. But for me, I'm like, I don't just want pussy from now and then. Like, I don't need it. Like,
nah, that shit, I couldn't do that. Like, that just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. No. Have you ever been to a side nigga?
You know what? Not that I know of.
You're the side nigga right now.
On the side, hey, what? No. Really? No.
Truth comes out, nigga.
No, I don't think so. I've definitely been involved with, women that were involved with others, and I thought I was the,
You thought you were the main nigga, but it turned out you were.
Well, I mean, shit, like
you're the expendable nigga.
Yeah, I was like the expendable nigga, basically. Like. I thought it was more than what it was, basically,
Mm-hmm.
I think it was one of those, like, naive, you think it's more than just a fuck, but feelings, bro, you can't control them, right?
Yeah.
Like, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
Feelings will fucking get you hurt, nigga. For real, in many
that's
ways.
a fact. Would you ever have a threesome?
Yeah.
Would you have a threesome, but with your girl, but with another nigga?
No. And you know it's funny because every time I do bring it up to my girl, she always
That's the first conversation.
She be straight fucking bullshitting.
Hey,
like,
that's the first reasoning that's given. Honestly, my response to that is, what am I supposed to do with another nigga? If there's another female, you know, like I hope to enjoy with you. Me and her can enjoy you. Me and you can enjoy her.
Yeah.
If it's another nigga,
like what the fuck?
There's nothing there for me.
What
just something to
high fiving. And
yeah,
shit?
just
like,
you feel me?
Don't
like,
look at me in the eyes, nigga.
You know, at least with this, it's something for the both of us.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I've always been down. I never had one, you know, but I'm very open, bro, with that shit. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
But not with a nigga.
Yeah.
So yeah,
that's usually the first thing, and people try to say, "See, men are unfair," but I don't think it's unfair. Like I said, it's just simple reasoning. I mean, if somebody doesn't want to have a threesome, if a female doesn't want to have a threesome, that's fair. We talk about that. You don't do it. All right, cool.
Yeah.
But if on the whole conversation, a guy or a girl, like I said, if a nigga's there, that ain't doing nothing for me.
Would you go to a swinger party?
Yeah, that'd be lit. I'm trying to see where they at. Anybody got them in the comments? Tap in.
Bro, they out there, dog. They out there. I've heard some stories, bro.
Yeah, this one time this couple was telling me about.
Valley.
Yeah, this one time this couple was randomly. I was at the bar. They were probably trying to turn a nigga out.
Did they have a pineapple tattooed anywhere?
Nah, not that I seen.
Supposedly that's like the tell all.
Not that I seen.
If you got a pineapple upside down or some shit.
But they're telling me some spot in LA, but that it's like invite only.
Yeah,
that is invite only.
Well, I've heard. I mean, a lot of those is like pay.
Yeah.
Like it's like a certain fee if you're a couple, and if you're a single man, it's a different fee.
Would you go?
I'd be open to go for sure. And I talked to my girl about it too. If she'd be open to go, and then, you know, my girl's a little freak, so I think you know.
What did she say when you asked her
though? I think if I'm not mistaken, she said she'll be open to go, but it just would be like a little weird and
yeah, there's definitely the potential for an awkward situation.
You know, it'd be it'd be kind of weird.
Yeah.
I mean,
what if you right there and then a nigga and his wife say, "We like your girl, like we want to go take her over here."
No. Like sharing shit.
No.
So that's what I'm saying though. Like it's like okay, so swinger is sharing.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying like sex party. Would you like sex party? You would it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
To go
Never been
check it out. Nah.
Yeah. Where the fuck
we were some wild little niggas, but and going to like an actual specific
like full on blown, just everybody just fucking going crazy in there.
Yeah, I've never been, but I'll go check it out for sure.
Yeah.
Whether I'm just gonna be fucking there, you know, we'll just have to see. TBD. Only
this nigga, bro. Some niggas gonna be like, "Hey, I want you to go fuck my wife."
I could see that happening. We'll just have to see.
We need a bull in here.
I don't know if I let. I don't know.
And he's gonna be like, I want to watch.
A lot of people. That's the thing. I ask a lot of people that like
cuckold.
Yeah, I ask a lot. I'll be asking people that something like, what would you like? Like, would you let a nigga watch you?
I mean, I would. I mean, shit. I would fuck a nigga's wife if you wanted me to in front of him.
That's not gonna throw you off at all that he's watching you.
Nope. Watch your screen, bitch.
What do you mean watch your screen? He's right there.
Exactly. Just watch it.
This nigga's a fool. He said it wouldn't bother. You're different.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I'd have to see, man. I don't know.
I mean, like I said, in all those situations, I say that now, but I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'd want to say I could, but honestly, it might throw me like, I don't know. I might just look up and this nigga's just struggling shit, honest shit. Like, that shit gonna throw me off, nigga. Bro, yeah, I'm trying. Of course.
Just look one way.
I think I can make it happen.
Focus.
I'm looking right at it.
Bro, just put on one of those dog fucking things.
This nigga, so you can't see shit. This nigga put on the dog blinders.
Shit. Just watch your screen, nigga.
Yeah, this nigga.
Yeah, but I'm very open with that shit. Like I said, it might be a little like weird and even walking into a sex party and just see niggas just going at it and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But we sexual bees, bro. Shit.
Yep.
Have fun.
Yep. The more the merrier.
Oh yeah. Well, what'd you do this weekend, man?
What did I do this weekend? What did I do yesterday? I was just chilling, bro. I ended up not doing shit. I told myself I was gonna go to work. I didn't do shit.
No.
Chilled at the crib, smoked up, watched some movies. I needed the rest though, for real. And then last night, my boy Charlie and Jamie, shout out, so to speak, Jimmy Slick.
Oh yeah.
They had a costume party. Went over there.
Where were you?
I went as a cholo.
Did you do the button up and shit?
Yeah, I did the button up. I put a cross. Let me tell you this, bro. I went over there in the button up, put a cross on my face, put a teardrop. I had khakis on.
Where's the picture at, nigga?
I don't have. My phone was dead the whole time. My phone's been fucking broken since last night at like 9 o'clock. Yeah, bro. No videos, bro. Actually, Charlie killed it. He went as The Weeknd with the bandages on his face.
Oh, really?
And the red suit and shit. Fire. Killed it. But I went as a cholo, bro, with the cross on my face, the teardrop. I had khakis on, and I had some like house shoes on. Yeah. And fucking, I pull up. And everybody's like, hey, yo, like, because it was karaoke, too. Yeah. So this nigga happened to be on the mic when I walked in, a little tipsy. And then like, when you jump off. Everybody's cheering and shit when I walk in. I'm, like, feeling like the man. And then he's like, he's like, where's your costume at?
Oh, wow.
Like, I'm like, what you mean? I'm like, what you mean? And he's like, I've seen that flannel before, you know, yada, yada. I'm like, bro, it don't matter if you've seen it before. Yeah, like, I put it together, bro. Like, what you mean?
Charlie?
Yeah, Charlie, bro. He was a little tipsy, and he's like, bro, he was on me, pressed me about it, bro. I don't even understand. Bro, these niggas, they're like, we got a bucket over here with costumes. They literally would have kicked me out. Bro, they kicked out like 3 females. Oh, 3 females and like 2 niggas for not wearing a costume.
Wow.
Yeah, bro.
So did you have to change?
I ended up putting on for like probably like 30 minutes, bro. And then it was the worst costume ever, bro.
What'd you put on?
It was a police fit. I was hating that shit, bro. I was crawling in that shit. But it was like, honestly, it was like some
Didn't fit or what?
It was just like some shit you put on. So like gel blue jumpers, like, you know how they have the big jumpers and shit. Yeah. So you put the jumper on, it's blue. And then it was a button up with the short sleeve that said police on it. And I was, that shit... bro, no offense to the police and shit, but something about wearing that shit is just like,
you're just like, nah, this is
I'm not that.
Ops.
I'm not that.
With the ops
I'm
now.
not that nigga to pull up to a Halloween party in a police fucking costume ever.
Oh, man,
you will never.
Bro, I got to see a picture.
You will there is no
Charlie.
Picture.
Charlie.
There is no picture. Somebody actually might have got a video. I'm not gonna lie. I seen somebody taking
put the video out.
But
I want to see this nigga.
But yeah,
this nigga was turned into a Chippendale.
Nah, I was in that shit for like 30 minutes. Let niggas drink a while. I walked away and took that shit off. Like,
oh man, you're like, nah, I'm getting back into my.
Yeah, niggas. My shit was cool too. Like, niggas was fucking with my shit.
Did you have Lokes?
I didn't have Lokes.
All right, that's where you fucking up.
No,
maybe if you had the Lokes,
nigga. This nigga was pressing on me because I had Levi 511s, but they were khaki. But he was like, if you were wearing beige Dickies, maybe.
No, they wear Levi's
and some
too.
Chucks, bro. But some Levi 501s, not 511s. 501s is the baggy ones. Yeah. 511s is like skinny jeans. Yeah. So he was in.
Bro, okay, so you should have. You know what you could have did? Like you could have did the fucking what the fuck is his name in what's that movie? Fucking Don't Be a Menace.
Okay.
No,
don't be a menace. Oh, Ben O-Dog?
Yeah.
All right, what's that nigga's name in that movie?
Marlon Wayans, bro.
Yeah, I know you're talking about. Should I wear these with my Glock or these with my Uzi? Fuck it, I'll just wear these in.
You're the fucking buddy, right?
Yeah. This nigga just puts on the buddy slash. Yeah, I should have. Maybe later, bro. We still got next weekend. You feel me?
Yeah. Okay, so I mean, it's always tough for me to find costumes, of course. Big ass nigga, bro.
Yeah.
But I want one of those costumes, bro, where like it seems like either like you're getting abducted by the alien. You seen that costume?
Yeah, those are fire.
Or like the one where it's like you're the baby and like the grandma's holding you and shit.
That'd be fire. You'll be a big ass fucking alien, nigga.
Yeah,
that'd be funny. You should definitely.
You know what's another costume I want to get, bro? You ever seen Donnie Darko? Or you ever heard that movie?
Yeah, I've seen it. That's just crazy.
You know what's funny? I've seen it, but like it was when I was younger and I didn't understand it.
Mm-hmm.
So I probably gotta watch that one again. But the 6-foot bunny rabbit that he's be seeing in that shit.
Oh yeah, that's just crazy.
Bro, I want that costume, bro.
I seen somebody wearing that. I seen somebody wearing that shit.
That shit's a dope ass little creepy little bunny and shit.
That shit was hard for sure. So what you got for me, man?
You know what I got? We talked about you guys didn't get to see this shit. You didn't get to see this because of course we had our technical difficulties, right?
Yeah.
But we had talked about like who do you think that in the next 5 years is gonna be that guy in the NBA?
Mm-hmm.
And we might have jinxed him, bro. LaMelo Ball. He got injured and he's like gonna miss a portion of the beginning of the season or some shit.
He got injured? What happened to him?
If I'm not mistaken, ankle or something like that.
I could see the ankle.
Bro, the ankles, man, those are just some fragile ass points.
That's why I
seen
John Morant hit that, and I was like, "Oh shit, he finna twist this shit, my boy."
Yeah, so Did you see that he had got injured and shit?
No, I didn't see that. I haven't been keeping up. I just been barely watching the Laker games and being depressed. So I just haven't been focusing on it too much.
Bro, the Lakers need some, like, I don't know, man. They need a 3-point shooter, man. Steph, come on, man.
Yeah,
Steph, come on, nigga,
fucking
please.
right. Yeah, fuck them niggas.
I don't know. Do you ever think Steph will come to Lakers?
No, they were kind of like trying to make it happen, like just rumors and shit. And I won't even say speculating or like trying to make it happen, but just slight rumors. But they were talking about him leaving at all, and he basically said, "I'm not leaving Golden State."
Yeah, I think that he might end up being like a Kobe Bryant, bro, staying with Golden State, just kicking ass. Like,
stay there.
This guy's a creative player, bro.
They owe him everything, so they're gonna pay him. The only reason why you would leave later is to make more money, or you feel like they weren't paying you enough, or something like that. But other than that, man, they're good.
Yeah, that team, I don't know. I mean, they might still be they are going to be a heavy, like.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Lakers better figure it the fuck out if they want to beat those guys.
They're so good, bro. They could, like, take out a key player of their team and still trade in somebody in, and they'll still be top.
That's
like,
crazy.
It'll be, like, no change, barely any change.
Yeah, because they have a really good, like.
Rest of the team and the backup.
The depth, like their bench is just crazy.
Jordan Poole's a fucking demon.
Yeah.
Everybody knows Draymond Green got some heart. You know, and then you got Steph and Clay
coming.
Talk
to me about Draymond, bro.
Did we talk about that last time?
What?
How he cracked Jordan Poole?
No, we didn't. We didn't really discuss
crazy.
that.
How you feel about
that? Hey, fuck it, niggas fight. Fuck, you play basketball before?
Yeah, for sure. But that shit was kind of uncalled for, bro. I don't know what was said, but
I don't know what was said and shit. Like, and I get it, he got cracked.
You still on me like that, nigga? We're never cool, nigga. If you square up and say like you square up, we're teammates, nigga.
Yeah.
You
so
square up
like
with
the
me.
whole fact of like just like a dope fiend and
yeah,
shit.
he pushed him back for defense, like to create space. He pushed him back, kind of hard, but not really anything crazy. It wasn't like a It was like
I guess.
Oh my bad. It was like
I guess I haven't yo.
Unplugged it?
No, you're good. I guess I haven't really looked too deep into it. I really like watched the video.
Oh, you haven't seen the video?
I seen it, but I haven't really it's just kind of.
They were just kind of talking. He pushed him.
I didn't see all the shit. I just kind of seen him get cracked and then like the little,
Yeah, they were just talking a little bit. He pushed him back, like back up type shit. Yeah. And then his hands went straight down. Jordan Poole's hands were down. Like clearly he didn't think it was about to be a fight. And this nigga Superman punched.
Hit him with the Chuck Liddell.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
I know why he did that though.
Why?
Because Jordan Poole was fucking smashing in the finals compared to this
That's
guy.
a fact. Well, yeah, Jordan Poole's taking off, bro.
No, I just think Draymond Green, bro, is just like he's just I guess for the Warriors it just works because he is a good like body. I just think like skill wise, I don't know, bro.
It's the energy and shit, and then random times he could like do shit like. He's hit a
random
random three.
He's hit some clutch shots probably.
But it's super random and rare. Like
I don't know. I just think the performance I seen last year with the a lot of things I seen with Draymond and shit, like I just think it's like overrated.
Especially this year, man. I think Jordan Poole's definitely gonna surpass him this year. But from what it looks like, Jordan Poole, like he's a more rounded player. He's gonna go crazy this year.
Yeah. He's like a shooting guard or something.
He's gonna go crazy. I think he's a small forward, but he's about to go crazy. Like I'm telling you, these last couple games he's been putting up like 15, 20 type shit, and Draymond's putting up 4 and 12, but getting some rebounds.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like we had talked about this a lot, bro, about the whole. Because when I remember when I was making those comments about Draymond being trash and shit, I even got a community guideline restriction.
On what?
Because I fucking commented that Draymond was trash.
No, but what did you get on what app?
On TikTok.
Oh yeah. Damn, I'm saying trash. I didn't even say.
Just because I said trash, and they're like community guidelines and shit. Like they removed my comment.
You got in more trouble than he did for fucking punching this nigga.
Exactly. I think that to be in the league and shit, like you have like I feel like a Draymond and shit is crazy that like he's in the league and shit, because I think in the league like you gotta at least hit like for me I'm thinking like 11 points a game, like like 7 to 10 rebounds, like that's a good player in the league. And
I was arguing last time that he was. I don't even know what to say this time because I was arguing that he was, and you popped up his stats, and I was like, God damn.
Exactly, bro. Like he's like a Scalabrini, bro. He doesn't make points, bro. He doesn't score. I think he's just more of a body for them. Like
and the energy though too is good. No, because I would say they would say he's like part of their big
cheerleader
three.
type shit?
No, part of their big three. Like they would consider it just energy wise. Well, that's what I'm saying. Watching the game, it doesn't come off like his record and shit comes off.
Yeah, okay, I get what you're saying. Like you were so surprised by those stats because you're like, wait, I thought this guy was doing so much
I didn't
more.
think he was that good, but I thought he's for sure putting up like 15 points per game or 12 points per game at least.
Which I understand that everybody has their role and shit. So like, I'm just saying, like, as like the league, I'm just as the NBA, like as a professional, I think you got to put up more points. You got to be making some type of impact on the offensive end too. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you could just be a defensive player and that's it. I think you got to be like a well-rounded offensive and defensive player.
No, for sure.
So that's why I've always been like, Draymond Green, I don't know about that guy, you know? But Golden State Warriors, they got a fucking squad, and LA they better figure it out, bro. We just watched a couple of clips right now, and you seen who we're watching?
The Mavs and Luka and
these guys are moving. The chemistry's just there, bro. They're moving, and there's like moving the ball, and there's just space, and there's just
threes,
like
all type of shit. Like we don't have not one 3-point shooter.
I don't know what's going on, man. Like,
to be
it's
honest,
almost like what do they have? Like two threes and how many misses or some shit?
Oh, it was like they went like 3 for 45 or some shit from 3 for like the first 2 games.
Are these guys not in the league?
3 for 45.
Are they not in the league?
Let me get in there.
I'll go out there, nigga.
That's what I'm saying. Toss it up, nigga. I got you.
Even my big ass will go out there and shoot a motherfucking 3 and make that shit.
I'm going 2 for 15 at least myself, so I'm bet. You feel me? I got better than the whole team. Let's get it.
Like shit, Scalabrine could be out there. Fuck it. You don't remember Scalabrine, bro? He's just like this white guy that like played for like Boston Celtics and shit, and he was like energy. Like they liked him for his energy that he brought to the team, but he was like scoring like 2 points a game, or if that, like a year.
This nigga said a year. That's crazy.
Oh man. Okay, so bro, you know like how like some people wait for marriage to have sex.
Waiting a lifetime for a moment like this.
On some like notebook shit, like waiting for marriage to have sex and shit. What if you wait for marriage and then like the sex is trash? What the fuck you doing, bro? You gonna stay there?
Well, now I don't know, bro. That's rough. That's why I wouldn't do that. I feel like you got to see, like you trying to see everything about a person. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All type of energies, and one big thing of energy is sexual energy. I want to know.
So you think it's important to have sex even before even starting a relationship?
Fuck, that's a tough one because I'm sure. I mean, yeah, for me personally, yes, absolutely. But I'm sure.
Like for me, yeah, for personally.
But I can see why logically people would it'd probably be better to not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because
I think it's because, like, bro, like back in the day, go ahead. My bad.
Well, just because a lot of things happen once you have sex, you know what I mean? A lot of attachment for some people, and then sometimes a lack of attachment.
Yeah.
So a lot of times what people, women complain about is just like that men like be trying hard as fuck, and then they get it, and then
leave.
They leave.
Yeah, but I think okay, so do you think that? Okay, so there's like so many parts to this question, right? Because we just jumped from question to question already. But do you think that women, would you say, I don't know if you know, but would you say, on your opinion, do you think that women are willing to stay with a nigga with that ain't hitting it right versus a nigga staying with a woman that she ain't got no good pussy? You understand the question?
Yeah, but
like, do you think women stay more like they're willing to put up with that shit? Because I think because what you said that like basically like it's very important or whatever, and I think it's important for anybody, women or female, women or man. Like it's important for the sex to be good in order for us to pursue a fucking relationship and ultimately marriage.
Yeah, I feel like it could go either way, obviously, but I feel like women more often than not that I've seen, like once you have sex, there's like that attachment off the rip. Like, off the rip. Like anytime, even if you want to keep it cool with somebody after you have sex a time, 2 times, like it's not all of a sudden it's not just friends type of energy, you know.
It's because it's a different age and shit, like because back, fucking like, back in let's say the 50s and shit, like they were waiting until marriage and
Yeah.
Bro, they get there and they finally get there, and I'm just like, wait, this ain't what I wanted. Like, I gotta go.
I gotta go.
I gotta go.
Hey, you think so if a girl has sex on the first date, is she a hoe?
On the first date? No, bro. Like, we talked about a little bit of the whole double standards and shit. Like, nah, man, we all grown ups, bro, and
for sure.
And I think that if I could do it, you could do it. You know what I mean?
Exactly. That's what I was gonna say. Because that's the opposite question. Like, if a nigga fucks on the first date, is he a hoe?
No, he's a fucking pimp.
He's a pimp. He's a Mac.
He's a fucking pimp. He's a G. Like, I don't know, man. It's crazy with the double standard about that type of stuff. There's plenty of people out there that like, the whole idea you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. Like, nigga, we all hoes, bro, if you ask me.
I mean, 99% of people that I've seen, everybody had their hoe days.
Everybody,
just
bro.
The range
Unless
of
you're
hoe
a fucking
days.
Virgin.
The range of hoe days are different, and
Nick Fuentes,
and
virgin.
What happens in those hoe days, like the range of how strong those hoe days are. You feel me? Some people go a little bit more crazy.
You know what I mean? Like,
but everybody got them.
Everybody got them, bro. Everybody got them. I just think, but I do think like it's important, bro. Like, if we gonna pursue any type of further relationship, marriage, things like that, like, bro, the shit got to be A1. You feel me? Like, and I just be tripping out like how many niggas like waited up until that day, fucking went. And then one of the others would be like, what the fuck? This was trash, Like,
yeah, but also at the same time, like,
experience.
I haven't had too many like pussies that I was like, this shit. What is this?
Yeah, no, for sure.
You know what I mean? It's like, it's less.
Because we fucking easy to please, bro.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We pretty easy to please, so it's like, they probably happy. Those niggas ain't fucked in 2 years.
We going there snuggling like we in the snuggie.
Yeah, those niggas ain't fucked in 2 years, and apparently she hasn't fucked in 2 years, so shit should be, waiting, ready.
Oh, no, but yeah, fucking, man, imagine how many people out there just stuck with that.
That scares them.
Like, cause like I think like instantly, like I'm like, are you divorcing? Like,
yeah.
Next day you're at the courthouse, like, what the fuck?
Whoever's doing that, he must not be used to getting too much from the type of people that I see. Usually they ain't, getting it out either way. So like I said, he probably loving that shit.
I wonder. I mean, is there any virgins in this world, bro?
Oh yeah, there's Nick Fuentes.
Yeah, Nick Fuentes. Did you watch that at all?
I think I watched portions. I watched portions, or I watched the reaction one, but like I wasn't. I'm pretty sure I watched a good amount of it.
Fucking outlandish. We got a lot of things to, bro. We got so many things to unwrap, bro. Because this topic of censorship, bro, is going crazy, and then like all the shit that Kanye's been saying. And
but
shit,
you don't think Nick Fuentes should be censored, or that nigga Sneeko? That nigga's a weirdo. Those niggas are weirdos. Straight up.
Honestly, I think Sneako's he's a beta, bro.
Yeah, I think he's a weirdo.
He's a wannabe alpha, bro.
That shit's weird.
Honestly, that's what I think. Like, when I don't really tune into Sneeko shit, to be honest with you, but everything I've seen, I'm like, he just like agitate is like his god or something.
Yeah. I was randomly, I don't ever watch that shit, but I probably only seen like 30 minutes of runtime altogether. That shit, the whole thing, but Fresh and Fit, I was watching that shit, and Sneeko was on there with like Jitty on there talking to women. But yeah, it was just like that, like you said, like just fake like alpha type shit, like hopping on everything, like shit that don't even make sense.
Yeah, every like alpha male train.
Like basically they were asking the girls like, would you rather look for a man right now that you could get married to and live a happy life with, or would you rather be committed to Instagram for the next 5 years? And a lot of them, some were like, man, some were like Instagram. These niggas hopped on them like, oh, you'd rather be committed to Instagram than fucking find a man that you want to marry, blah, blah, blah. And they were just like, bro, they're like, we're not committed to that right now. Like, we're
trying to chase our own bag and dreams.
Like, and they're like, you'd rather be at the club, blah, blah. And they're like, you're just assuming that
that's what that means.
That's what that means. Like, I could promote, I make music, I'm an artist, like, do different shit. You know what I mean? Like, and
he got banned too.
Yeah.
Sneeko got banned.
They just go on other people's things and feature on them, basically.
Yeah, bro. Like like I said, look, everybody got opinion. I'm gonna really stick to the thing that everybody does have opinion. It doesn't make it right and shit, you know what I mean? But I'm very open to talking.
Yeah.
You know? So when I hear Nick Fuentes on there, you know, saying things about, you know, a girl having sex with a black man is like
Yeah, the same as
having
having a sex with a dog. Yeah.
Like, it's not that's fucking crazy. You know what I mean? But I have super tough skin and I just don't even give a fuck about that. You know what I'm saying?
But
like,
I'm not okay. So
not
like,
offended
I'm not
by it.
offended. I don't give a fuck because like clearly this guy's a fucking
He's just
idiot.
fucking stupid.
Yeah, but
you know?
at the same time, like, are we just gonna let him pretend? Like, cause it's a open forum for discussion. So it's like, if somebody's calling him out, are we just gonna let him basically pretend? Like, the whole point is for you to say what you really mean. That's why we got you here for, to say what you really mean. And you're basically trying to twist it and make it seem like,
yeah, he was very in denial about like all of his views. Like, he would answer the question with a question. He would say not necessarily. So it's like, bro, you really do think like this? Just say it. You know what I mean?
Well, like, even with that, he said basically, I'm saying it's degrading. Like, so yeah, isn't rape degrading?
Bro, he's fucking, honestly, look, he's out of his mind, bro, because he talks about like that he's like against this, against that, right? But bro, himself, he's a mixed person.
Yeah, he's like Italian and like
Mexican and all this shit, bro. Like, he's mixed, bro. So it's crazy views, you know what I mean?
And the thing
but
is,
I am open to discussion. That's what I'm saying. I'm just open to discussion.
But the dude is also 24 years old. He's like 23 years old or something like that.
And he's been spewing like fucking shit like that
since he was like 16, 19.
Shit, yeah.
So he said that basically he got into all that stuff when he was like 19. He's watching shit, blah, 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 starts learning. He's like, and that's when I started digging deep. So you want, like, I'm not going to listen to a kid who's been basically brainwashing himself to like the opposite movement since he was 16 years old. He's like, I started looking at that shit when I'm 13, 16.
Yeah.
You know his head's fucked up. He can't see shit in an open plane. Like,
and you think strip him?
I wouldn't
strip
say
him of platforms and all that stuff.
I wouldn't say strip him, but that shit gets dangerous because at that point, bro, it's literally like, might as well have a Ku Klux Klan member. And then he tries to deny it, say he's not racist, but at the same time, bro, what you're spewing and shit, like, is clearly racist, but you're trying to like basically change it. Like, so they said, oh, you said that black people aren't, that white people are the superior race or some shit like that. You know, and
not necessarily.
He's like, not necessarily. What I said is from genetics, yada yada yada. That they're better at creating and doing stuff, and you know, black people might be better at other stuff, and Asians are better at genetically
certain things.
Yeah, like at math, yada yada. So, and then they ask him like, so which one do you think genetically is better? And he's like, well, I couldn't really say which one's better. Obviously, they're good at different stuff.
Yeah.
So you didn't even answer the question.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, you just brought up all these statistics and ideas, but never actually answered the question that we asked you.
I guess for me, like I said, I'm just open to I think I'm open to the discussion. Do I think it's right? No.
Yeah.
You know? I do see, okay, so like more and more that I've been sitting with this, we talked about it last episode and I've been online and just seeing different things. I could see why it could get dangerous. You get what I'm saying? Because me and you, we could different, like we could kind of think for ourselves, you know what I mean? But let's say a little like 3-year-old, 5-year-old kid, 6-year-old kid is just all of a sudden they're just literally just taking in all of Nick Fuentes' content, then they might just get brainwashed and think the same way.
Like he did.
Which, when it comes down to like racism and stuff like that, all that shit is taught at the home, bro.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
And he's putting it in a way, too, like I said, where if he can even confuse these grown men that are asking him, what do you think he's going to do to a little 15-year-old, 14-year-old kid when he's actually like saying this shit, but saying it with statistics that he believes and making it seem like it's fact.
Yeah. So like I said,
he's too good at that shit.
I'm open to like more and more I sat with it. I'm open to conversation, but I could see where it can go, you know.
Yeah. I would love to talk to the nigga, but,
you know,
but for sure.
Because then now you have, okay, so, you know, I 100% believe and am against what happened to fucking George Floyd was that he got murdered by a police officer.
For sure.
Right? But there has been, of course, I haven't even really looked into it, but I think you had told me that there was evidence that he did have fentanyl, could have.
That he had fentanyl. There was 2 coroner reports. There was one
that said no, one that said
another one that said that it was no.
Okay.
But the official one said that he died from strangulation.
Yeah, which I believe. I believe that did happen. I watched that shit and it was sick.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't agree with, okay, so Kanye West went on Drink Champs and said all this shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
And now the family is going to sue him for that. Do you agree with that, or do you disagree, or what do you feel on that?
I think that I don't know about how much. So, you know, like I'm not the guy who fucking calculates that type of shit. I do think that
they're doing like
25 million or 250 million.
mil.
Yeah. So whether that amount is a fair amount, I can't really truly say. I would say that's a lot of fucking money.
Well, I'm just saying, like, is it even like?
But I do think if they feel like they deserve money, something, that they should get something.
Yeah.
That there's no reason they shouldn't, because first of all, this nigga's rich as fuck.
But do you think it was wrong for him to say his opinion on that matter and say?
I mean, when you're at that level, I guess you got to watch what you say and how you say it.
Fuck,
I guess you could say it.
Crazy.
I guess you could say it. You can say, well, there was fentanyl found in his blood, this and that, but he didn't say that. He said he died from that. He didn't die from this. And then if you also, like, the people who are saying that type of shit, and he said it too, was like that he was a criminal, that he was this, that he was actually on probation for like robbery or some shit like that. Bro, no matter what that man did, no matter if he did drugs, doing drugs he didn't deserve to die.
He didn't deserve to die like that.
And so if they say he died from that, then he died from that. Why do you have to be the guy always fucking speaking on it? Nobody asked you to fucking speak on that shit. You just wanted to bring it up and repeat this shit, and then also repeat all the bad things about his character, which is exactly what all those people do, because they want to drop down his character and then they want to negate the fact that he was fucking murdered. So it's like, for this guy who's rich to do it,
I get it.
If they feel hurt, then and they want money, give him some fucking money.
I get it, but me personally, I think that, like I said, I agree. I don't agree with 90% of the shit that comes out of Kanye's mouth is just fucking just straight ass trash, bro. It's garbage. Like, the guy's just like crazy, kind of.
Yeah.
But I think in the sense of, like, let's say me, I'll put myself there. If I made those comments, you're telling me I'm at risk of being sued for, like, having my own opinion on the matter? Meaning, just because the media and you know, these companies like spoon feed us all of our information, does that mean that I got to swallow that information, or do I get to go look for my own information and make my own assumption on the matter?
You can look, but you can't regurgitate the same thing and say that something's fact when it's been proven that it's not. And
well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, I'm talking about pure opinion. Like,
if you just did it on YouTube,
I think everybody that says opinion, like, they think it's fact, but it doesn't make it fact. You get what I'm saying?
It doesn't. But if you just did it on YouTube, and it got 20 views, like, okay, maybe you'll just get banned off of YouTube. Okay, that's one thing. But if you're Kanye West and you know this channel you're going on is a predominant channel, you know millions of subscribers, million people are gonna see it. You know the influence that you have. You know what you're about to do, and you have to know what's going on. You know, you got once you get to that level, you have responsibility. You have your own personal responsibility. I guess they could still technically try to sue you. I don't know if they would win or what would happen, but at least you know, like, it's less. You don't for a fact know that it's about to be seen by 100 million people.
I just feel like I feel like it's such a gray area though.
Yeah.
That, like, you're now teetering on censorship and freedom of speech and what's too far. You know what I mean? Like, it's very like almost to the point where, like, you almost can't even just say like your own opinion on matters.
But also, what I would say is that it depends on what you're talking about. If you're just talking about, oh, this law didn't get passed, this didn't happen. But if you're talking about a man who got fucking murdered, they determined that he got murdered, they said that this happened, and you're still, years later, you want to be the one to talk. Now you're pretty much putting yourself in a situation that you don't even need to be in and starting something. Like I said, if it's just a political view, or damn, I don't support the war in Ukraine, I don't, yada, yada, yada.
Okay, so
that's, like, one thing. But if it has to do with murders and fucking, like.
So if I say that 9/11 didn't happen the way that we were spoon-fed it, do I get fucking, like, ridiculed for it? You know what I mean? Like, do I get to, like get sued literally and like my platform taken just because of my opinion and my own research that I did on the matter.
That's a good example, honestly, because if I go on YouTube right now and look, there's gonna be a lot of videos on there of people literally telling the whole story about how it exploded before the plane hit.
There's so much
that.
shit out there that like
And
there's a lot of stuff.
And
that,
are those people getting sued? But
yeah.
this is also
It's like a more personal like
it's
I don't know.
I guess it's a one-on-one personal. I guess it's a specific name he's saying. But I would say also it has a lot to do with who we were talking about the last week was Alex Jones. Yeah. And him getting sued for that.
And
so
losing.
It's kind of starting, you know.
That's what I'm saying. Like
when something like that happens, other people, I'm not saying these people are doing it for that fact and they're trying to
make a point or something,
like piggyback off of that, and because they think they can get money. Because I've heard people say that.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna say that. I don't know their intention or whatever, but and they might actually be hurt, and I'm sure they probably are.
No, I'm sure. Like, so I get it that like it's hurtful to hear that, but I'm just like, does it warrant somebody to get sued and to potentially lose the case and all that stuff? Like, I don't know, man. It's just such a gray area to me. Like, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, it's just such a gray area. And especially that we're stepping into this world now. Mm-hmm. I'm just kind of like, okay, what the fuck can I say and not say? Where, you know what I mean? It's like, it's like, bro, like, it doesn't make, it doesn't like, it doesn't mean that just because I have an opinion on something that it's factual. Yeah. It's my opinion, it's my own research and like, it's my own beliefs. You know what I mean? Like, I get it.
What if you're just blatantly lying about shit?
Like just talking
blatantly, like you're just like everything you're saying, like it's a known fact that this happened. This is the certified answer, and you're just blatantly
I think you just got to turn the channel, bro. Like the fuck, if I smell bullshit and I don't believe what you're saying, I'm gonna change the channel. You know what I mean? Like, there's so many times I've gone into like different business ventures, bro, and all these motherfuckers are like gurus and shit like that. I mean, this is of course a little different topic. Mm-hmm. Like, it's kind of switching, but
and those people get sued too.
But like, people go on there saying like, "Oh, this is what you got to do to get this, and this is what you," and then I go do these things, or like not even doing, but like just from some of the shit that they're saying, I'm like, this motherfucker don't even know what he's talking about. Yeah. I don't even tune in no more, So me personally, I changed the channel, dog. Like if I don't agree with what the person's saying or whatever, like I said, I have very tough skin, bro. It takes a lot to get me amped up. You know what I mean? But I think in this sense, I don't agree with him getting sued for the statements. I really don't. Because if I made those statements, am I gonna get sued? Like that's so stupid, bro. Yeah.
I mean, really anybody could get sued for anything, but whether they'll win, we'll just have to say. Yeah. We'll have to see,
Yeah. But yeah, we're walking a very fine line of censorship, bro. So, what are we gonna do?
I don't know. I definitely want to speak freely on here. I want to, we haven't even begun. Like we're still early at the shit. We haven't even begun to really open up and get in our zone yet. But we on the way. You feel me? So we definitely gonna move real freely in here, real soon. But
you know what I mean? Like, and I just think that like I'm a fucking critical thinker, bro. You're not gonna come in here, even you, bro. You're not gonna come and tell me something, and I'm not gonna go look for myself.
Yeah, for sure.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna just run with what you say. Like, who says that's right? You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I don't know. Very tricky. Very tricky. But Kanye is fucking crazy. Like, he is. Like, what do you think the point of it like this is?
Of what? Suing him?
No. Just like everything he's doing, bro. Because if he's trying to like sell a product or something like that,
yeah,
why is he fucking shitting on people?
But now at this point, I think too, like, people always go to the mental health thing, which is definitely a big possibility. But also you got to think about it, bro. At this point, how's he gonna back out? Because now he's already pressed the line and said like, hey, like if I'm going to keep talking, they want to silence me. So now it's like any thought he gets, he wants to put it out there because it's proving that they want to silence him. So like,
do you think he's just fed up with like fucking just being a celebrity?
Being a celebrity, being filtered, being censored? Because that's like one of his mega arguments is just like, why can't I talk about how I felt Jewish people You know, he did say some worse things, but and how he said, why can't I talk about how Jewish people treated me? Why can't I talk about what I thought about George Floyd? Why can't I talk about this stuff? It's because you guys are trying to censor me, and that's his main thing. Is like people are trying to shut me down. So now at this point, with all that pushback, how the fuck do you stop now? Because as soon as you stop,
he went on Pierce Morgan, and he was just like,
yeah, I seen that,
saying some shit, bro. Like, don't get me wrong, like I get it, bro. It could be,
but even if he stopped today, like he's gonna feel like he's been silenced. So when does he stop now?
Yeah, now he's
when
just
is he
fucking
allowed to
going,
be silenced? Never. You're
Yeah.
never gonna stop then. How do you ever stop?
Yeah, because I don't know if you've seen that. I think Adidas did drop him.
Yeah, pretty much everybody. Balenciaga dropped him too.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, is he just like fucking abandoning ship? Like, just saying, you know what? I'm about to go out. Fuck this. Like, you know.
I mean, I think
because I'm like, if you're trying to sell a product, then what are you doing?
I don't think at this point the point is to sell a product. I think at this point he thinks anything I do is hot anyway, so I'm just gonna keep going. And then like if he posts a product sooner or later or an album
I'll
or
tell you
some
right
shit.
now, bro. Like, I don't think it's the end of Kanye.
Yeah, me either.
Regardless of everything that he's said in these last like week or 2 weeks.
I feel like if he made music, people go out there and listen to it, and his streams and shit is gonna go up.
Everything's gonna go up.
Yeah, but I personally, I'm at the point where like I do still want some Yeezy foam runners. I'm not gonna lie, but
I'm not on Adidas no more.
No, they're yeah.
They might be pulling everything, bro.
I might have to go to StockX. They might be expensive right now.
They're putting those shits out for 20 bands right now, nigga.
I might have to see. But yeah, I'm not buying no new shit. Like if I see him make some shit, I'm not buying it. I probably won't go out of my way to listen to his whole album. Maybe skip through. If I did,
I haven't tuned in a long time.
If I did, maybe skip through, but I'm not listening to it.
Yeah,
I just don't even like. I'm just not feeling it no more. Like I'm not. It's not making me interested to check.
The music has always been kind of just well, like in the recent years, bro. It's been Donda was garbage.
You said it was good at first. I said
fuck
it was
no.
Good. Or is it Donda 2? Did he drop Donda 2?
I ain't never said Donda was good.
I could have sworn you said it was
Hell
mixed perfect. It was produced greatly.
Fuck no. You trolling me?
Was it Donda 2 then? Was it Donda 2?
You must be trolling me.
Was it Donda 2 then?
You trolling me, my nigga.
All right, maybe then. I could have sworn. Man, I'm thinking about somebody else.
You trolling me. That shit's trash, bro. Like I listened to it and I was just like, the fuck is this? Like, who knows? For some people it hits, and then maybe in a few years it might just hit even with more people. But nah.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't think so. Honestly, what was the like last Kanye album that was like fire to you?
Was it Graduation?
Yeah. What was Graduation after My Twisted Dark Fantasy or whatever? My Beautiful Twisted Dark Fantasy?
I think it was before.
I like those two. Those two albums were good.
College
those are like
Dropout. College Dropout.
Of course.
Graduation.
Yeah, and then I think it might have been the fuck. I think it might have been My Twisted Dark Fantasy or whatever.
What's your favorite Kanye track?
If I had to pick a favorite Kanye track, I would have to say All Falls Down.
For sure. Fire.
That, bro, is like, seems so secure. That is like, bro,
yeah.
Kanye was, bro, I respect the fucking musical genius, bro.
Amazing.
The man that's that the character that we're seeing portrayed is like, you know, I don't know what that is, man. I don't know.
Did you see he said that
what that is? It just kind of it taints such a career, bro, to me.
He said that the white man is the most like hated on and discriminated against person.
He said that
in America right now.
You know what? Okay.
Because he said no matter what they say, like they can't say certain shit, they can't do certain shit because it'll be looked bad.
Okay, so look, this is my thing. And I think racism is in all forms, bro, and it's coming from every side, bro.
Yeah.
Honestly. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what race you are, bro. Like, I be seeing racism from all types, bro. And I do think that, like, okay, so there's this one thing, bro. I love Nipsey, bro. I love Nipsey's music, right? But there's this one line here where he says, I won't be a slave for these white crackers or some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I think, okay, I understand that, like, it's not as harsh as the N-word, bro. I get that, like, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think it's right either.
Cracker?
Yeah.
Man, put that nigga on a saltine and freaking
I'm just saying, like, I think that like any form of it, bro, from anybody is just wrong.
I feel that.
You know what I'm saying? So I think
that in a way.
I think everybody got to look in the mirror, bro.
But I just also think,
now,
feel me, that adding that ER definitely.
No, I get you, bro. I get it. Look, I get it. Like, I don't want to see no white man, calling anybody call me. No, I've been called. Because
I've had some homies, might joke around at midnight, fucking darky, chocolate, shit like that, in my life. But that's cracker, and I don't give a fuck about that. It's kind of
like I said, it's not as harsh. It's not as harsh, and it's not as oppressing as that word has been in the history of black people, bro. But what I'm saying is that we all got to look in the mirror and we all got to check ourselves, dog.
No, for sure. And there's definitely racism in everybody. I would say that, I'm not going to lie, the truth that was in that statement was that it is, a white man can't say nothing. Like, I could crack way different jokes. I could crack way different jokes my white coworkers can't, type of shit.
Yep.
But I don't give a fuck about none of that, because I'll tell you right now, the truth of the matter is, when it comes to, like, how life favors, lighter skinned people, and how much easier it would be.
The privilege.
How people automatically look at me and what type of person they assume I am, and then how they look at white person. You know what I mean? That's just built in. So it's like, if
it's such a systematic program.
If that's the trade,
bro,
if that's the trade, that's
so
the trade.
Be it. Yeah. I get what you're saying. I mean, like, but I think we all do have a responsibility to just check ourselves, bro, and just.
Yeah, for sure.
I think I seen, we about to get real deep and shit. But
and no racism, nobody. I'm not against any race, honestly.
No, fuck no.
I grew up with all type of racism. I'm mixed. You feel me? I deal with a lot of racism in my time, bro. From my Hispanic side of my family, hating on the fact that I'm, black. My black side of my family clowning on me because I'm Hispanic. I dealt with all that shit. So
you see my family, bro. We're so diverse, bro. Like,
yeah, for sure.
We got white boys. My mom's white as hell. I'm darker.
Yeah.
Like, my dad was dark as shit. Like, we mix. So we definitely, but we've definitely experienced. I've been called, the N-word and shit with ER at the end of it, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure. But I do think, like I said, we just have a responsibility. Like I said, I'm gonna get real deep right here, bro.
Right.
Kendrick Lamar, he said that, and I think that probably is it, bro. Like, the reason that we have a lot of this shit, bro, a lot of the racism and a lot of that, just the shit you see happening, bro, is just all lack of love, dog.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that we need to, like, really be open to that shit, like, to be able to see the differences and bro, we all, when you really start to really peel back the layers of any family, you know what I mean? Like, you'll see a lot of common, you know what I mean? A lot in common, you know what I mean? It could be an Armenian person, it can be anybody, bro. You're gonna sit there, like, go to one of their cookouts, bro.
Yeah.
And you're gonna see the same shit. The uncle that's fucking always been drunk and cracking jokes when the fucking Theo's over there cracking jokes. You know what I mean? It's like, it's like we all gotta understand, bro. Like, it's very important for us to for us to, like, have love in our heart. You know what I mean? Like, and that's why we have a lot of these problems, bro. Like, we're like, bro, we don't even say hello to our neighbor. You know what I mean? Like. Like, I see a person walking in the street and we'll make eye contact, bro, and, like, not saying one word, bro. You know what I mean? Like, those things like that, bro, if we can start to change those things, then we're going to see a bigger change, you know what I mean? In racism and things like that. But the system is fucking programmed, and it's hard to change that, to reprogram. You know what I mean? Speaking of, like, walking and seeing people, bro, just random strangers, right? Bro, why the fuck does getting on the elevator with people got to be the most awkward fucking thing, bro?
Why, they just be looking at you?
No, like, niggas just be looking at the air and the fucking.
Try not to look at you. Look everywhere but at you, nigga.
I'm like,
please don't rob me, nigga.
And, like, and it sucks too, bro, because, like, I understand why women have to be so, like, and a lot of times it's women, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I understand that why women have to be so, like, there's some crazy motherfuckers out there.
Yeah.
And I don't ever even want to say a word to the girl in there.
Yeah.
If she looks at me and I say hello, you feel me? But a lot of times, bro, like, with girls and a lot of men, bro, like, they just be in there just, like, don't even say hello and shit's like, bro, like, but have you ever experienced that, like, the awkwardness on the elevator?
For sure, definitely. Sometimes I just leave it alone. I'm also the type of person, though, like, I'll call it, like, I'll be like, hey, what's up? How's it going?
Yeah.
Or like, how's your day going? Cool, for sure.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, I've done that, bro, and just sometimes it's just been, like, such an awkward experience. I'm just like, why I gotta be so fucking
Because I feel like
awkward?
if I go out of my way, it just shows you that I'm more versed. I'm more relaxed. I can have a conversation. I'm gonna be cool. Say what's up. You don't say nothing. I really don't give a fuck. Like, so you feel me? Who really the weirdo? You feel me? You know, when it
That's
comes
what I'm saying.
to
I
that.
mean, I'm talking about those times that I have said things and it's just like
weird as fuck. Yeah. Or they don't even want to respond to you and they're just looking like,
bro. Like I'm just like, cool, whatever, you know. But especially when there's women in, bro. Like I just like, nigga, I go to the corner. Like I don't. There's creeper niggas in there, bro. Like I understand why a woman has to feel a little bit more, you know, on guard and shit.
I'm not gonna lie, that's when I start talking.
Because this nigga's fucking ladies love KJ.
Hey,
that's why,
what's
nigga.
up? How you doing today?
But bro, like, but I'd say this nigga going to pick up bitches on the elevator. Like,
I'm gonna go right elevator right now.
He's like, I'm an elevator pimp.
Hey,
parking lot pimping.
Hey, but if you seen a girl, what would be your first like? What's your pickup line?
I'm a pussy, bro.
What are you gonna say?
I'm a pussy.
You're just gonna hope she stares at you, or
bro? I am a pussy, dog.
Hopefully she comes up to me.
I'll be the first one to tell you, bro. Like,
at least you're honest. I hate niggas that be lying.
I
about
honestly,
that type of
bro.
shit.
I honestly don't think I've ever. I don't think that I've ever went up to a woman, bro, and like just started like hitting on her and trying to get her number and all that shit, bro. Like, I don't know.
Shit.
You don't have to give me. Well, I got a girl now. I can't do that stuff.
Usually,
but I just want to do it for a test.
Yeah. Usually,
that was some good content, bro.
I
nigga ain't never been, I've never went and picked up a girl like that, bro. Like,
hey, put in the comments if we should go see
and film this shit, bro.
Film this shit because we will. I'll get the mic and everything.
We're
gonna see
what
happens.
We'll do it. Like you know.
So
bro,
what would you say then? What would you do? Just thinking right now off the top. You walk up, you at the mall, you know, right by the eatery. You see this girl. She keeps looking at you. She looks at you 2 times. And you about to walk right past her.
I heard that's a tell sign that girls comment in the comment section.
Yeah. Well, they don't leave barely any signs. They be like, "You didn't know I liked you. I looked at you."
Well, no, I heard a woman say that like they're terrible at. They're fucking afraid to go up to you.
They don't do nothing.
You know.
Some do.
So they'll give you like the tail sign is the eye contact. If they have eye contact with you more than 3 fucking times, go up there and talk to them. You know what I mean?
Better.
But I'm a pussy.
So what do you're about to walk past her. She keeps looking up at you.
I just say like, don't let your future walk past you.
Oh, this nigga. What?
No, what? That's some corny ass shit.
Hey, that might hit. That might hit, but that's like on some Mac shit. Like you think you the fucking Return of the Mac. Like
okay, so I know it's a confidence. You feel me?
Yeah, that's a hard. That might hit. That might hit. I'm not gonna lie. The confidence kind of worked. I don't know. I don't know if I'll be able to hit that one.
No, you know what? Those are the corny little things, bro. That's just me clowning.
That could hit though. Like, don't let your future walk past you. You feel me? Hit the little look, like
little look. Shit. You feel me? That might hit. And shit.
But if I hit somebody who grown, she might not. You probably maybe a little 25-year-old, 26-year-old probably like it.
Bro, that shit probably ain't gonna work. You know what? I'm a true believer that if you can make a woman laugh, bro, you can make her do anything eventually.
That's up there. That's a possibility.
So I think that like that's the number one thing. You got to make her laugh and shit, right?
I definitely seen some niggas that are like a little goofy, but then they really be like getting them
and shit. Yeah, getting them, bagging them. Girls love laughing, bro. We all do, but I don't know. Just be regular, bro. Just on some like we gonna have to film this to know.
Yeah, we
really
gotta know.
You know,
we gonna make them say that one too. Like, don't let your future walk past.
See if it works.
Somebody, she gonna look at you like, what does nigga say?
See if it works.
Yeah,
she like, huh?
Yeah, it might work.
That's the one that's fucked up. When she gets you with the huh, like you gotta repeat it. Just
hey, we'll go 1 for 1 too. Get us to 100 subscribers. We'll go for 1 for 1. So he'll go and then I'll go and we'll.
Bro, at 100 subscribers, we'll fucking go.
Yeah, at 100 subscribers.
Okay.
Get that bitch up.
I think. I don't know. I just be like, just the typical. It's hard though, bro, because I could imagine that a woman's DM is like, or a woman being approached is like always the same thing, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, hi, how you doing? Like,
yeah,
like, I don't know. Well, this nigga over here asking me like if I'm the Mac Daddy. Nigga,
that's what I was curious about.
You tell me, nigga, because I don't know. How's it going, bro? Like,
honestly, if I get multiple looks, honestly, that's gonna be the telltale sign for me.
Yeah.
Try to keep it cool too, cause like I don't want to make it awkward, cause there are those weird niggas, and sometimes That's because you never know. Because like sometimes those looks is just like I was looking. One time I looked at the shirt behind you, nigga. One time I looked at your shirt.
No, it gotta be dead eye
and then
contact.
but sometimes it feel like that. There's a
Right,
lot of niggas out there that
she
are
got
like
a crooked eye and like, nah, nigga, I was looking to the left.
a lot of niggas. Oh, she wanted me. She was looking, bitch. She was
Bro,
never
there's
looking.
so many niggas
She couldn't
that-
even see you. She blind, nigga. She didn't have her glasses on. You feel me? But
she's Stevie Wonder, nigga. What you talking
so I'm gonna come up cool. Like I'm just trying to keep it like normal conversation type of shit.
Normal
like you said,
conversation, yeah.
normal conversation. I'm not a like, oh, let me hit her with a line type shit.
Nah.
Just normal conversation. How
Like,
you
hey, how
doing?
you doing? How's
What's
your
your
day
name?
going?
And honestly,
Or you know what works? And this is just off of shit that I've been watching when those fools be going up. My bad. Go ahead
Yeah.
before I cut you off.
oh, but I was gonna say like it's for me like. I guess there's times when I could like maybe try like there's sometimes you might get a negative reaction or not a negative reaction, but it's just like not exactly as positive you wanted and you could keep going.
Yeah.
I'm not the type to keep like pressing like
Yeah.
if I come and I go out of my way and we chop it up for a second
If
and
the energy's just
if I don't
you're
feel
not
the energy,
reciprocated, it's just like,
it's
all
gonna be
right.
like, all right, well, hope you have a good day and I'm
And
gonna leave it at that.
It's very important. I think all men take note.
Yeah,
That's
for
very
sure.
important, bro. If it's not there, dog, like just like
Yeah,
some
let it
girls
go.
don't want to be, like
Yeah, let it go.
don't press the fucking issue when they
Yeah,
say
nah.
no, or like they just not the vibe's just not there.
Yeah, if the vibe's not there and I'm not feeling any reciprocation or like
Mhm.
she's interested, like if I ask her a question and she don't respond with like some kind of question or something for me and it's just
Yeah.
like an answer
Yeah.
and then doing her shit. All right, well, I just want to say hello. I hope you have a good day.
I hear
That's
one
it.
thing that that hits more for women, and please, ladies, school a nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Complimenting them on things that like like if
They
they're
don't
wearing some
normally-
nice clothes or like
For
they
sure.
smell like damn
sure.
like like the whatever you're wearing today smells really really great. You know what I mean? Like I think those things probably will hit more than just like the corny line or the
Yeah, I definitely hit
hey,
that.
what's up?
I definitely hit the outfit or accessories. I feel like more than outside because like
Yeah, not eyes. Don't
no,
say
no,
that.
no,
Your
no.
eyes are beautiful.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes you be wanting to like hit them with the like because straight up and don't be getting mad when niggas come up to you and say you're beautiful and be like, oh, that's
I
just
know,
regular. Because
I
the truth
know.
is you fucking are. That's what.
Yeah,
Because my first
yeah.
thought is that's what I want to tell you because that's the truth. I'm trying
Yeah.
to tell you. That's the first
Like,
thing I
damn,
notice is like
look
you
like
just.
you're a goddess.
Yeah,
walk through
exactly.
here,
Like, Lord, like, damn, like, I see some beautiful women out there. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm like, where's the factory, bro?
There's a lot of beautiful. I love women in general. Honestly, I think you guys are a work of art. That shit is just like,
A sport, bro.
like, you feel me? Like, no lie.
Bro, fucking, I don't know if you see the comment my girl wrote on one of the things when you're like, when we're talking about the sex work, and you're like, I think that's a sport. Like, that shit made me die, bro.
Why? What'd she say?
She's like, I think it's a sport dead. Like, you
Yeah.
just put the dead, like,
Hey,
skulls.
bro, that shit is a sport, nigga. I mean, I've heard some porn
I
stars
get
talking
what you're
about that
saying,
shit too.
art. I can hear you saying art, a sport, nigga. Like, what the
Bro, but without getting into detail, there's bitches out here training their body.
fuck? Really?
They out here, yeah, nigga. Bro, for a girl to get fucked over an hour and shit like that, but she has to be in okay shape to fucking be, taking a 10-inch dick fucking down her throat upside down and doing shit like.
okay.
Not every girl, cause she's training to do that.
Acrobatic.
She's
and
doing
shit.
that. You feel me? They doing wild
What
shit.
is she in a room full of like dildos? Fucking just like,
You know what I'm saying? Like 4 dudes at the same time. She taking it up the butt. Like how the fuck? Like she training, nigga. You don't just wake up and do that shit. You feel me? It's just a sport, nigga. You do not just wake up and do that shit.
Stupid. This nigga said she training like the gladiator, nigga.
For real, bro. I've heard them say some shit like that.
Last round, anaconda.
Bro, this nigga's stupid. I've heard some girls say some shit like that. They work
shit.
like that. You ain't waking up doing that shit. You feel
Oh
me?
my god, bro, you fucking made me dead with that shit.
That's
Yeah,
a
bro.
fact.
So when I heard that shit, bro, like I was like, well, when my girl commented on that, well, she commented that, and I like listened back, so I'm like, this nigga said a sport.
Shit, a sport for real.
Oh man,
Hey, anybody hearing that shit, you agree with me. You know that shit gotta be, you ain't waking up doing that shit. If you a female watching shit, I know you was not waking up doing that. You gotta prepare. You gotta watch what you eat. You gotta clean,
Clean yourself,
you gotta
get ready for the
prepare.
scene.
You gotta prepare, nigga.
Yeah, that's just a tough one, man. That's a
Yeah,
tough
just
one.
like a wrestling match, you gotta make sure your stomach clear, you good, you ready, like.
Yeah, we jumped a little bit crazy with that shit, but yeah. So back to the topic of picking up on women, bro. Like, Yeah, I think what hits more is like maybe like a compliment on the accessory or a nice shirt today, you know what I mean, or whatever. Fuck, you know what I mean. Like one of the okay, so wait, my brother though, he hit me with one, and I was like, when that nigga said it sounds like a creeper. So he said that like one time he went to like cash his check, and like the lady that would cash his check or whatever, he's like, oh, you smell good today. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
oh yeah, that's a good one. I mean,
but the way he's like, the way he told me, I was like, bro, you sound like a creeper for like,
for sure.
You sound like Jeffrey Dahmer and shit.
Oh, you smell good today.
Like,
he's breathing it. Like, nigga, get the fuck out of here. Yeah. Or what about, is it him or Michael that says like, I love you to every girl they see?
Well, both of them.
They just walk past the girl and they'll be like, I love you.
Like, the niggas ain't getting no pussy,
ain't
bro.
Getting nothing.
You ain't getting no pussy, bro.
That's extreme.
I love you guys, but you ain't getting no pussy.
Not like that.
Not like that.
That
ain't the way. Even I know. But hey, man, thank you for
tapping in.
No. We ain't going yet. Wait, what? We ain't going yet. Thank you for we continuing on. Thank you for fucking social media, bro. Because if not, then I would have been a fucking virgin till I was like 32.
I know, for real, that's crazy. Huh? When did you lose your virginity?
Oh man, I was 18, bro.
God damn.
Yep.
God damn.
This nigga was over here this nigga was a professional porn star by the time, nigga, I was barely getting into the league, nigga. Like,
he's tripping, bro. I was kind of slow to it, too. I had an early start, but then I was slow to it.
I lost my, okay, so you want to hear the story?
Yeah, let me hear it.
Oh, man. I ain't going to mention no names.
Yeah, don't do
that. But, I remember the day like it was yesterday.
Let me hear it.
Thanksgiving, bro. It was Thanksgiving. I was 18 years. Yep,
I was thankful for that shit.
Thanks for the giving. I was 18 years old, man, and now this is gonna be a shocker, bro. This is gonna be a real shocker, nigga. I don't. Did I ever tell you this?
Nope.
So
let me hear it.
My mom was in the same fucking room.
What the fuck? This shit just. I did not expect that.
Now, don't fucking be nasty and think what you thinking. No, she was sleeping in the same room, and the room. Okay, for context, the room was a big room. Okay, like she was on one side of the room, and I was on another side of the room, and we were like it was like pitch black, and she like she was tired, she was sleeping, whatever. And me and the girl were just making out, blah 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 blah. And I wasn't no motherfucking stallion like fucking going at it back then, so. Yeah. There was no noise being made, nothing like that. It was just like but done.
Yeah. This nigga said, but
done. Done, But yeah, my mom was in the fucking room, bro.
That's crazy.
That's like, honestly, bro, like, first of all, it's fucking wild. I don't even know how that happened. But, two, it's a true story.
I first got head when I was like 12, 13.
Slow nigga.
And
slow nigga.
The girl was like 16.
I'm over it, bro. I was like 12. What?
She was 16.
Oh, man.
16. She was my aunt's friend and shit. This nigga. Nah. All you youngins don't be doing that shit. You feel me? Wait till you older. Wait till you old. Wait till you know what the fuck going on. But
I wonder what is like a normal age for like what would people would say in general is a good age to lose your virginity.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Shit, I don't know. It's gonna be that bias again between men and women.
Yeah.
If you had a son, okay, here you go. If you had a son, at what age would you want him to lose his virginity? And would it be acceptable for him to lose it? And if you had a daughter, what age would it be acceptable for her to lose it?
I never really thought about that. But I think it all has to be protected, and like maybe like 16, 17, like 16, 17.
For both?
Yeah, for both.
So your daughter's in your house. Your son.
No.
Yours?
Not in my house. Not in my house. That's the only thing.
I feel like you're gonna have that attachment to your daughter. You don't want nobody.
Bro, I say this now, nigga, but yeah.
You already know.
Like I'm talking about my son, like 16. My daughter, bro, like you're right.
When you fucking
I don't want a daughter though.
My daughter, when you get married, you could have sex.
I don't want a daughter.
You can't date till you get married.
I don't want a daughter at all.
My daughter can't date till she's married. Straight up. That's when you can start dating, when you get married.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, how's she gonna?
Exactly, nigga. Exactly. Dude.
So she ain't never fucking
She
gay,
ain't
man.
never nothing.
All right,
But my son, if I find out he's sneaking out at like 15 or some shit, doing something.
like you go player or what?
Huh?
You're gonna be like, you go player?
No, I'm gonna be like, be safe and shit, but I'm gonna be like, at the same time, I'm gonna be like, in front of his mom, be like, what are you doing? And then when we go to the room, I'm be like, here's some condoms, my boy.
You're gonna start talking to him like Steve Harvey did Nick Cannon
What did he say?
on Love Them, what was it?
Oh, yeah, and he brought up the condoms. He's trying to show him how to open it.
Hey, that shit didn't work for Nick Cannon, bro.
Hell no.
That nigga's over here just... No, I'm saying now he got like 10 kids. That shit didn't work.
He's not for real. You didn't learn? That'd be a funny ass meme. Somebody should put that.
You didn't learn, bro. But go back to your story though. Like, when did you lose your virginity?
Loss of virginity. I would say it was like 13. I want to say
13.
But the 12, the one I got when I was 12. So
which cousin is this?
Huh?
No, you said a cousin's friend.
Oh, it was my aunt's friend.
Oh, aunts.
Yeah, Roxanne.
Okay.
Friend. And yeah, so like
Shout out to Roxanne.
Shout out to Roxanne
and her friend.
We were just shout out her friend. Hey, we were just no, actually, fuck that bitch. She ended up like telling on some shit later and shit.
Oh man.
But yeah, fuck her friend. So what happened was whatever. We were just like roaming, like just walking the street, like just wilding back then, bro. Like I'm like 12, 13, and I was just hanging out every day.
Yeah, I was
like
hearing
16.
some of those stories, man, when I was over at
No, they were telling you?
Well, yeah, no, I think you had told me that like you were like with them. It was just like you guys were.
Yeah.
You're always out and shit. You guys are outside. Before outside, it was outside.
It was because a little about me, like my aunt, I got one aunt that's like 7 months older than me. I got another aunt that's like 2 years older than me.
Yeah.
And then I got another aunt that's like 3-4 years older than me.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like,
and you're
I would always be with them, and they obviously have friends that are older than me, but I was a little nigga that was with them because I'm just with the shit. Like I'm trying to wild out too, I guess.
Yeah.
So I would always be with them and shit. But anyway, so the friend or whatever, we're just roaming the streets doing shit, smoking weed, doing all type of shit. And I remember they were going into an apartment building, but like behind the apartment building, there was like one of those big trashes, and then like the big dumpster, and then to the left of that was like a couch. But I guess these niggas would kick it there.
Like in that, like an alley or some shit, or
in the actual apartment, like there was parking, and then there was like there's walls around it though.
Got you.
And you had to walk through a gate to get in to where the trash is at, and then there was a couch right there.
Got you.
So this was
like
their
a little kick it spot.
Yeah, this was their little kick it spot.
Okay.
You know, this is my first time there and shit.
Spot.
You know, I'm 12, 13. You know, I pull up.
They're like smoking weed and shit.
Yeah, we're smoking weed. They had like a bottle right there and everything. And everybody ended up going in the house, and me and her stayed out there.
And like what, like was there like you already knew there was interest there, or like how that happened?
Yeah, there was kind of interest there. Like
no player shit.
They would kind of be hinting at it. I didn't know because I'm not really picking up. Like I thought she was fine as fuck. She was a white girl, but she's like 16, you know. So obviously I'm like looking like looking nice body, all that, you know.
And you're a virgin.
And
at
now
this time.
I'm a virgin at this time, so I'm like looking like, of course, anything I'm looking pretty much. So I thought I was like, okay. And they're pretty much like bringing it up in front of her, like, she likes him,
you're
type
like
stupid
the real
shit.
Deal.
Yeah, she likes him, you know, like just teasing and shit, type of shit. And then so we right there, everybody went in the apartment. I remember we took like a shot, and then she just went crazy.
Taking a shot at 12, nigga was 12. He thought he was 21 and shit.
Nah, it was a little light shot. I wasn't bad. Like, I'll be trying to say I wasn't bad too. I was doing some bad shit, but I wasn't bad. That was the thing. Like I'm going to school. I'm like playing sports. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do.
You're just experiencing life, man.
Yeah, I'm experiencing life. Like, you know, like my parents tried to crack down on me because I got caught smoking weed when I was like 13. Not like visually they caught me, but my mom ended up drug testing me. That's a long story. We'll get into that later though.
Yeah.
But she like, what kid isn't at this age, 13 to 16, is probably when they gonna first try weed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They shouldn't. You should definitely wait till you're. I feel like it's actually is good because they say the growth of the brain and all that is still growing. So you should wait till you're like 18 to 21 to start smoking weed.
Yeah, I've been fucking. Ooh.
And my memory's fucked up.
Me too.
So you know, I think you should wait. But you know, like that's just experience in life, and at some like it doesn't have to be forever. Yeah. I mean, now it's forever. But yeah.
I mean, take your breaks. So what happened with the story?
Oh yeah, that was it. We took the shot and then she gave me a head.
Oh,
But,
okay.
me and then her ended up hooking up just like on some random shit, like literally like a week or two after that, and that's when I lost my virginity.
Oh wow. Okay. So you were 12 and she was 16. Fucking player, bro. I was over here
lit.
I was over here with my video iPod and fucking every video I could download, nigga. This nigga over here fucking getting the real deal.
What was your biggest Nah, actually we'll talk about that another time. I think we should actually low-key wrap this up. Let's get it going. Hey, I appreciate all y'all for tapping. If you still in here, you feel me? You know, you really part of that not easily impressed gang.
We appreciate you, man.
We're gonna start doing some shit with you guys soon, man. We're gonna get some subscriber shit, only shit.
Yep.
We're gonna maybe even do some first comments. Once we start getting some more subscribers, do some first comments, get $20, get some, you know.
Yeah.
Just to show our appreciation.
Maybe even one day have somebody come and, you know, just sit and watch it live. You feel me?
Oh yeah, for sure. That'd be fire. But I'm telling you right now, I'm putting it out there. When we get 100 subscribers, my boy for peace sake and me are gonna go somewhere and we're gonna see who got game and try to, you know, see what type of pickup lines and what we can put out there and what we can do.
Babe, it's all in the name of
it's all for entertainment. It's all for entertainment. We're gonna see what he got. We're gonna see what I got. So get us up to 100 subscribers and make that shit happen. You feel me? Like, subscribe, all that. Again, it's your boy Kanesworld.
For peace sake.
You feel me? Appreciate y'all.
Let's go.